Hey guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. In the last episode, we ended up stranding Jeb, and like I said, between recordings off camera, I went ahead and just rescued him. Nothing too big, nothing really happened. It went uneventful. So I guess we're gonna move on, and I went ahead and picked up a contract to put a satellite into polar orbit. So it needs a thermometer and an antenna and a way to generate power. So what I went ahead and did is, let's see if I can remember what I named it. Oh yeah, the KPS 1, I think it was. No, that might be it actually. Kerbin Polar Satellite 1. Yeah. Alright, so you can see right here we have plenty of solar panels, and inside is where I have the thermometers and a couple of experiments and barometer. Try to make it as symmetrical as possible. And I have the antennas up top. It's not the most attractive looking satellite ever, but I figure we'll be able to do it. And a simple ascent stage with some asparagus staging. So what I think we're going to do is, it's been a very, very long time since I tried to do any kind of polar orbit around Kerbin. I think if I just head directly north, it'll get us there more or less into a polar orbit. The thing is, though, with the rotation of Kerbin, it might bring us off a little bit. We might have to adjust it, but we do have to we do have specifics that we're going to have to meet, right? And if let's go ahead and launch, and then we'll go out to the we'll go to the map view, and we'll see the actual orbit that we have to get in. So this is the orbit we're aiming for. So it's going to be 2.8 million by 3.1 million. So I've never tried to match an orbit like this before specifically. So this is going to be a learning experience for me as well. So I guess it's unmanned, so worst case scenario. Oh, I don't have SAS. Let's go ahead and do this, I guess. Go ahead and recover it, and I'm going to slap on a different probe core. Alright. Try to get us some SAS. Reaction wheel. Yeah, see, okay. Oh, there, it's already there. Alright, so make sure our staging is correct. Actually, let's see. Aerodynamics, can I slap a... Yeah, we'll do that for aerodynamics, even though it doesn't help much because we have some pretty big drag points right here. Alright, so let's check staging. We're going to have the 5 engines firing at once, and then those go, and then those go. And then we detach with this, and then we have that. Alright. Let's go ahead and save that, and let's go back. So now we have SAS. It's going to be very limited SAS because it's a small probe core. But hopefully it'll be enough. So let's go ahead and get this set up. So yeah, I'm going to head straight forward, either north or south orbit. Alright, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go ahead and start pitching slightly to the north. Alright, we throw it down a little bit. I think as long as I stay within our prograde marker, we should be fine. And we have a battery in here too, so if we get eclipsed by the planet, we'll be fine, hopefully. And it does take a little bit more extra juice going this way because you don't have the spin of Kerbin to help with the ascent. So that's why I have tons of fuel. This should hopefully be overkill. Okay, here we go. Trying to stay in our program. We don't have to be exactly on the 90. Or not on the 90, on our north, on the 360 or 0, I guess. But we do need to get close because we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have to do a lot of maneuvering once we're actually in orbit. Hopefully we'll be fine. Go ahead and start turning a little bit more. Aiming a little bit to the left of our program marker, trying to get it back a little bit more onto the north-south line. Alright, that's close enough. Alright, so let's check it out. We do have this, alright. Alright, that's going to be a 47-second burn. Oh, this thing is sluggish. Very sluggish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the maneuver marker, then I'm going to time warp until we get about a minute out, I think. Makes a good idea. Oh, so sluggish. Well, we'll radio back all our experiments once we get into orbit. So 47 seconds out. If I burn about, what, 23 seconds, should be good. Alright, so go ahead and time warp a little bit. Actually, we'll have to burn a little bit earlier. Because we are going to lose these 2 stages. So yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but as long as I get into orbit, we'll be fine. We should have plenty of fuel. Should is the optimal word here. Should have plenty of fuel. Hopefully I have enough fuel in this stage. I mean, this is going to be very light. It's going to have a ton of delta V. Hopefully that's enough to get into the orbit that we need for the contract. Alright, we're getting close. Just trying to stay on the maneuver node. Alright, we are in orbit now. Alright, so we'll go ahead and call it there. Alright, so I think what we're going to do at our periaps is go ahead and get it close. Can't really tell. Alright, so we have to be orbiting this way. Well, we'll go ahead and do this. 400. Yeah, we got tons of delta V in this stage. Just not very maneuverable. This is gonna be so inefficient. I'm glad I brought so much fuel. I'm gonna be so bad at this. I'm gonna go ahead and boost this out, and then what we'll do is we'll change our plane. We'll rotate it around to hopefully be matching orbits. Alright, this is gonna be 18-second burn, so 9 seconds out. Go ahead and grab a drink of water real quick. Alright, we're coming up on our burn. This is just hopefully to get us close. What we'll do is we'll extend our periaps once we get this out to something sorta out there. Just the farther we are away from Kerbin, if I remember correctly, the more efficient our burns will be. So that's what this first burn is. Just to get us away from Kerbin. Alright. And then this burn. Get us up there a little bit more. That's going to be a 15-second burn. Not bad. Take 447. We still have well over 3,000 delta V. So yeah, we have plenty, which is good for me because I'm pretty much a orbital mechanics noob again. I mean, I was never very great to begin with, but these contracts, once I figure out how to do it, they'll be very easy money. You get like 100,000 credits per launch, or per contract, you know, if it's successful. And like with this, I think it was 33k, 33,000 funds. So I'll make about 70k profit, which is very nice. I definitely have to redo the design though. The staging or the SAS maneuverability is very bad. Alright, but a 15-second burn, so about 7 seconds out we'll start. And I am doing the the cheat where you use time warp to slow you down. We'll go ahead and do these. Might as well, right? We're here. Alright, go ahead and speed back up. I keep forgetting that I have Kerbal alarm clock that I can use to fast forward, but that's fine. I'm so used to doing it myself, and I'm so used to blowing past my my maneuver node. Alright, so about 7 seconds or so out, we'll start the burn. Alright, here we go. And like I said, this is just getting us in the ballpark of the same orbit. Alright, so that's fine. Alright, so now what I need to do, I guess about here. Let's see if we can do this. I'm coming this way. So I need to go this way. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this first burn. 32 seconds, going to take 1,000 delta V. Okay, so this is where it's going to start taking a lot of delta V, I think. But this is just going to get us close-ish, I hope. "32-second burn, so 16 seconds out. I will start the burn and time warp. And I'm sure there's probably a more efficient way, but that's fine. Alright. T-minus 20 minutes to burn. We are time warping to the node. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slow down. Alright, so 16 seconds out. Should be good. Oh, this thing is so sluggish to respond to commands. I had time warped a little bit to stop our momentum. Alright, so here we go. Oh, that was total delta V that I was looking at. Okay, so we need to get rid of this. Come back to our map. Wait. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Alright. So we're going this way, alright. Let's try here. So we need to keep bringing this down now, I think. I'm being a little quiet because I'm just looking. Alright, that'll get us close. It's going to be a 28-second burn. We have 40 seconds left. And this is going to be close. Very close. Alright, so Kerbal alarm clock. Go ahead and warp to maneuver. So 14 seconds will burn. Alright, get on it a little bit closer. There we go. We'll time warp a little bit more. Man, I hope I'm orbiting the right direction. Alright, so T-minus 14 seconds. Hopefully this will get us close when we're going the right way, because then it'll just be minor adjustments to get the orbit correct. Fingers crossed. Hope this works. Let's get a little bit more on the maneuver node. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Alright, so now I think if I just boost prograde, actually we finished it. That counted. That was close enough. I guess the marginal deviation was nice. So yeah, we got 102,000 credits. So now I only got 5 science for it. That was fine, but it's beautiful. So now we're up to 490,000. Alright, so what we need to do now is let's go ahead and observe the mystery goo, see what we can get from here. Alright. Let's go ahead and transmit our data. Transmit all. We'll go ahead and take an atmospheric scan and a temperature scan. And this is going to kill our battery, but that's fine. It can keep recharging over time, just like last time when we were around the moon. Let's see. Change my camera to locked so I can get a little bit better. Trying to get it on north. That way we should always have solar panels pointing towards it. I think, no, we're orbiting. Okay, never. It's different. We're not equatorial. Alright, so we are sending a ton of science back, hopefully. These things aren't very efficient at all. Alright, but we did it. We got it roughly in the, we got marginal. Our, let's see. Our eccentricity is not that bad. We're actually pretty circular because the orbits are so large, and our inclination is almost 90 degrees. So I'm happy with that. Beautiful. And we still have fuel. So we still have 800 meters a second of delta V. Alright guys, so I'm going to sit here and let this stuff send, and we're going to call this episode good. Is that, yeah, I think that's it. Let's see if I can, nope, I want the transmit data. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to call this episode good, guys. We have a polar satellite in orbit around Kerbin. Where is Kerbin? There it is. So anytime we need to get transmit data or recover data from around Kerbin orbit, we can do it with this guy right here. So that's awesome. Alright guys, so I appreciate you watching. As always, we did it. I'm very surprised. So hopefully very soon we'll be able to go to the moon and actually land and do all that stuff. So yeah, as always guys, I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for more.